An autosome is any chromosome that is not a sex chromosome. Any given couple can produce four possible combinations of sex chromosomes. Two lead to female children and two lead to male children. In terms of the person's future sex, it doesn't matter which X that you inherit from your mother. It only matters if you inherit a Y from the father's sperm or an X from the father's sperm. Whichever one fertilizes the ovum will determine your sex. Every now and then, a child is born with ambiguous genitals, meaning that the child's sex is not abundantly clear. When you do an analysis of the chromosomes, they make sure there are exactly 46. They check whether the 23rd pair is XY or XX. The karyotypes that they're showing here, you can see down on that 23rd chromosome. The one on the left would be like a typical boy, and the one on the right would be a typical girl. So twins, I think I've already mentioned, a lot of twin studies happen because particularly with identical twins, they have originated from the same zygote. It's split apart, and they are genetically identical. So any difference that they have, any of that differential susceptibility, is strictly due to nurture. So their environment, how they interact and perceive the world around them, etc. Dizygotic or fraternal twins were created by two separate ova and sperm, so they started out as two separate zygotes. They do have about half of their genes in common, rather than 100% of their genes in common. So also interesting to do nature versus nurture studies kind of with fraternal twins, just to kind of see again more of those differences. This chart just shows a nice breakdown of your 23rd pair of chromosomes and the X-linked color blindness, so how you could become colorblind, and if it can be inherited down the road with your offspring. The X-linked is a gene that's carried on the X chromosome. If a male inherits an X-linked recessive trait from his mother, he expresses that trait because the Y from his father has no counteracting gene. Females are more likely to be carriers of X-linked traits, but are less likely to express them.